the vast waters, the white sand, and this lovely mountain view, and this rich city-side cosmopolitan vibes. And of course, we have this the natural wildlife, which includes our local cachorrinhos, which we call dogs in English, cachorro in Portuguese. Ladies and gentlemen, please travel through my eyes. Please travel through this virtual tour. My name is Gerardo, and I will be your virtual tour guide for today. Welcome to this beautiful, beautiful country, this beautiful part of the world, Brazil. So, most of you will probably think, where is Brazil? Because one of my Asian friends asked me, oh, Brazil, is it in America? Or my Filipino friends, they also ask me, is it in Europe? Is Brazil in Europe? Well, ladies and gentlemen, both of those questions are not really far from wrong, because Brazil is composed of a very, very rich natural habitat, very rich culture, which includes European roots. I shall explain that further in a while, but let me just show you this beautiful side, this cosmopolitan city nearby this beautiful, beautiful beachside. So as you can see, it kinda has the Miami feels in it, isn't it? It's like in America too, but it's not. It's not the usual, it's not the usual Rio or Copacabana. It's not the usual Brazilia. Those are the famous parts of Brazil. But now I am actually taking you to this other side of Brazil. We are currently in the southern part of Brazil. So in the south of Brazil, it is rich in not just the usual football or the usual jungle vibes in the northern part of Brazil, like the Amazon, but it is also rich in European culture. Because during the time, ladies and gentlemen, the Portuguese, which are called the Azorians, they are actually they moved into this part of Brazil. We call them the Azorianos. Azorianos are Portuguese people who came all the way from Portugal, because as you can see, we're living in this beachside. It's very similar to Rio too, but this side of Brazil was occupied by pirates, and they have been they made this part their hideout. So the pirates, they lived here during the time. It wasn't well developed yet, as you can see now. Now it's really like Miami vibes, but during the time it was just full of those tropical vibes, the coconuts and pirates. But the Portuguese people, they protected the area, and here we are now in the city of Itapema. Unfortunately, it is very, very early in the morning still here in Brazil. It is 9 a.m. and 9 a.m. is actually still early for this part of Brazil. So that's why most of the shops, they haven't opened yet. So it's just me. But let me show you right over here. There. I would just want to show you one of their cuisines here in the beach part. They also have hamburgers. They have pastel. Pastel is like it's like it's like a type of bread, but they fry it too. And not just that, they also have pizzas. Their shop is not open yet, but maybe in a while they will open soon. So the European roots really influence this part of Brazil, the southern part of Brazil, Itapema. So isn't the picture of the burger looking scrumptious? The hamburger, which came from Germany, pastel, which came from more of the Latin side. So it's a fusion, a beautiful fusion of culture. Here we are now. It's not just the usual jungle. We are very well organized. Here we have this bike road that goes right over there in the city of Portobello. That's actually, the city of Portobello is 15 minutes away from here. So if you go through this bike lane and go right over there, there is where the shipping ports arrive. And that is also, as I said before, where the Azorians came from, the Azorianos, the Portuguese people. They moved to Portobello and established here in Itapema to protect this city from pirates. It's a beautiful day today. It was raining a while ago, but we're lucky enough that the sun showed up once again. So we are currently now in this beautiful site. This beach is actually called Mohatch's beach, and it is the longest beach here in Itapema. Mohatch's. I once walked from that side going to the other side of the beach, and we can really call it Long Beach. It's kind of like the America, isn't it? It's like the US, because the US also has Long Beach, located in California, I think. So this is the representation, Long Beach, here in southern part of Brazil, Santa Catarina, Itapema. And this Mohatch's beach is actually the third most popular tourist beach in the whole state of Santa Catarina. Can't you see the beautiful waves right over here? The beautiful people. It's like Miami, isn't it? There are a lot of people biking in the bike lanes, biking by the beach, running. Let's go towards the beautiful waves, everybody, so that you can feel the vacation vibe here in this virtual tour. Isn't it so beautiful? So many rich colors. Sometimes there are even crabs here. During the winter season, there are penguins walking in the side of the sea. Penguins! I am not lying, ladies and gentlemen. There were penguins, and sometimes even whales popping here. Woo! Yeah! Whales, dolphins, they have been jumping from that side to this side. And I have witnessed this during the winter season. If you really want to visit us here during the winter season, you will be able to see whales and dolphins all for free in this beautiful part. And not just that, Brazil has so much wildlife. It's not like the northern part that you have pumas or piranhas or the rich colors of parrots. You have some parrots here as well, but they also have the different version of wildlife here in south of Brazil. You will be seeing capybaras walking here in this side of the beach. A capybara is in the rodent family, and it is related to rats, mice, rabbits, guinea pigs, and they are the biggest rodent family. Hola señor, bom dia. Hola señor means hello, mister. Good morning. Good morning to you. He's selling ice cream. So anyways, let's get back to the capybaras. I wanted to share with you so much what happened with me here with the capybara, because the capybaras here, the big rodents that I was explaining a while ago, they're very much well protected here. Let me show you. Imagine you were here with me, walking in this area with a capybara in my side. And you can do that as long as you do not touch the wildlife, because they're very much protected by the federal police and the wildlife officers. Once in this front of the shop, a capybara went inside of this mall, and it really seemed like she was shopping for clothes. But you know, it's very well protected that only the federal police or the wildlife officers are able to bring them out of the shops. Nobody can touch them. So all of the animals, they're all well protected in this area. May it be parrots, small foxes, small deers, and a lot of various animals in this area. They're all very well protected here in Itapema. So let's get back to Itapema, and let me just show you more of this. Usually during this time, but since it's a little bit cloudy, it's not really the summer season yet. At summer season, you'll be seeing a lot of umbrellas. Whoop, whoop, whoop. A lot of umbrellas, a lot of people partying, a lot of people bringing the Brazilian vibes. A lot of JBL speakers, a lot of dancing, a lot of people in swimwear, in the Brazilian bikini swimsuit, or the guys swimming trunks here in this part of the beach. But now, since it's not in summer season yet, we're still in the transition from winter to summer. Let's see. See, look, the people are not even in bikini yet. They're still wearing casual clothes. But still, it's still a great weather, and you will still be able to swim. Great. So during the summer season, and I think during this month here in Itapema, they will also be organizing this huge event. It's a sports fest, and it's in national degree. It's a very, very big thing here in Brazil. There will be a volleyball event here during this month. So you will once again see a lot of people, a lot of partying, a lot of dancing in this area. So enough of this side. Let me take you to the other side of Brazil. So if we were able to walk to that side going to Portobello, which is where the Azorianos, as I said a while ago, came from, the colorful port of Portobello, this side you will not be able to walk because it's really way too far. It's in the other side of this mountain. In the other side of the mountain, which will be approximately 50 minutes going by car, 10 to 15 minutes going by car, you will be able to see the second biggest Christ the Redeemer. But this time you will be able to see it right over there. It's a big Christ. It's like the Christ the Redeemer. If you don't know about the Christ the Redeemer, it's a picture of Jesus Christ. It's a statue of Jesus Christ, and it's very popular in Rio, in the northern part of Brazil. But here in south, we also have it, and it is exactly the same size. Let me show you how the Christ the Redeemer. I don't have the statue here with me, but I shall show you by okay, so if you don't know the Christ the Redeemer, you can search it up. Here we go. Opa. And the Christ will be doing this. I hope everybody saw that. Please excuse me for my bad acting. So the Christ the Redeemer will be here, but this time the Christ here in the southern part of Brazil, it is called Cristo Luz, which is called the Christ of Light. Luz means light. And it will be in the other side. And the other side is actually called Balneario Camboriú. Balneario Camboriú, I shall take you there in the next tour, just in case if you want another tour. And I will be bringing you exactly to that beautiful part of Santa Catarina state. Balneario Camboriú is what they call the Dubai of Brazil, because as you can see in Itapema, we have huge buildings, but this is nothing compared to Balneario Camboriú, because Balneario Camboriú is really to the level of Dubai. I mean, not exactly like Dubai, but to the level of height of Dubai, because the buildings will really be looking super big, and the malls are really looking nice. They also have one of the biggest Ferris wheels in that part of Brazil. And can you believe it is only 15 minutes away from here? Because Itapema is like the extension. It's the extension, ladies and gentlemen, of Balneario Camboriú. So once again, let me tour you. Itapema, you can walk it. Well, it will be better to bike or to ride the taxi, but if you love walking like me, you can walk right going to Portobello, and the waters in Portobello will be a lot more clear. It will be clearer waters than here in Itapema. Both are beautiful, but there is a much more humble, more colorful port, and that's where, as I said, the Azorianos came from. While right over here, if you want to go to a more cosmopolitan, a bigger city, it's only 15 minutes by car, by Grab, by taxi, going to Balneario Camboriú, ladies and gentlemen. City of Itapema. It is a very beautiful city. Let me also share to you if you are businessmen, or if you are the type of people who are willing to invest. This is not a business video, but I think it is very important for me to share as well, because if you want to live in Brazil and if you want to have the permanent residency and live the lifestyle of the Brazilian, you can always invest. If you are able to invest in a certain amount, you will be able to have a permanent residency here. You'll be able to be like a citizen. So, just to give you an idea, one of the highest cubic meter that really appreciates in land, appreciates in apartment cost, is here in Itapema. So I really recommend, if you really want to invest here, you're not just gonna have the beautiful beachside, not just the beautiful Brazilian vibe, but you will also have a lot of money, because in my personal experience, I can share it with you. The lot or the apartment that we bought in this area, it used to be, I don't know how to convert it in US dollars, but here it will probably be like 200,000 reais, which is, you can search it up on internet. 200,000 reais, and it really doubled in cost in just 3 to 4 years. And our apartment is now 400,000 reais. It's a very big. It's a very big appreciation. So there, even a lot of celebrities have already invested in this area because it's so beautiful. It's so colorful. It's so, I don't know, it's really like the fusion of European culture and South American. By the way, just to also add on the history of this beautiful place before I get carried away, it's not just rich in Portugal people, but a lot of Germans and Italians moved here during the 1900s. Let me show you a little bit of the city vibes, because you're probably already getting tired of the beach. So let's go right over here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really trying to be careful so that the video is not shaky. I hope that you're enjoying the vibe. So a lot of Italians and Germans also moved in this beautiful city during the time. And actually, these buildings, as you can see, they are all the responsible people for building this developed city. I'll show you here. We're now here in the bike lane. We're now going to the city. This city is built by the provincianos, or the people from the countryside, from Rio Grande do Sul. Rio Grande do Sul is composed of Germans and Italian people, and we call them the Gauchos. I think you can relate to that, to the people from Argentina, because they also call the people from the countryside Gaucho. But the Gaucho here is composed of Italian and German roots, and they are responsible for this beautiful city. Let me show you the inner part of the city of Brazil. Right over here, we will be witnessing the cosmopolitan vibes of the city of Itapema here in Brazil. As you can see, they even have very good cars, very good lifestyle, A lot of people here are really having a lot of money because they really invest good, and the Gauchos really were able to develop it. Before, you will only see a lot of coconut trees, a lot of small houses, but now it's really a well-developed place. So a lot of sellers or salespersons of apartments are also here. It's not traffic yet because of the timing. It's really still early for them, or probably a lot of people are at work already, or some. Well, most of the people are in vacation vibes. You will see some people are even without t-shirts, or some people are walking here wearing swimsuits in the city because it's super near. It's so near from the beach. I hope I'm not shaking the camera too much so that you can really enjoy. Let's go back to the beach. See? It's approximately like 30 to 40 steps going to the beach. Alright. I hope you're enjoying today. It has been a short, but I hope that it has been a very rich information for each and every one. Once again, my name is Gerardo Macapagal in Brazil. Alright. Well, if some of the angles are showing my hands, I'm just really very excited. Ooh, this is the bike lane. Here you go. Let's go here. Gonna go down again to the beach. Okay. People enjoying. During the summer season, you will be also seeing a lot of sports like football, volleyball, but now it's not the season yet, and the ones who are actually enjoying now are the residents, such as myself, because I'll be able to relax, and for me, serenity is still very it's still better, and I find it beautiful. But if you want the Brazilian vibe, most especially if you are taking on a vacation, you most probably will like the Brazilian vibe, because people here will be dancing. A lot of people will be showing you the culture. A lot of people will be hospitable. They will really take care of you. I really had a great experience here in Brazil as a foreigner. I'm not actually Brazilian. I'm a Filipino, but I'm the first time I went here. Like our friends, our Brazilian friends, they really took care of me, and they even when we lived in their houses, they were the ones who slept on the couch, and they gave us their master's bedroom. They gave us their own bed, and I really appreciated it. I really appreciated the experience. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my name is Gerardo Macapagal, and I hope that you enjoyed this part of Brazil, this part of this amazing world. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Brazil, and thank you so much. Take care, and goodbye from Chica Virtual Tours.